of sight, wait for the drop for Forsaken. It ended up working against him. That's so tough. But a really good eco round for EDG, that Bulldog buy. It makes it so PRX, if they want to invest into this, they're going to be broken the next round. That got scrappy. I like that EDG are ready for the proactivity from PRX. And it wasn't that clean for PRX as well. If they want to do crunches like that, I mean, you got to have more utility. The timing has to be a little bit better.
Satchel out.
They're always decisive with it, though. You got to give them that. Oh, that second satchel did not go the way it was intended to go.
You see the layers of utility. A Gecko Molly, an Omen Flash, a Sky Flash, all to set up Kong to get that initial exchange, to come out on top, potentially get an entry.
Keep a close eye on that, because you imagine they're going to do it once more. Kong still pushing his way forward. Forsaken on the other side. Won't be around much longer.
The man just doesn't die to judges.
You hear Wingman going forward. Jing has played this position so well, man. He buys his time.
Welcome to the SoFa stream, guys.
Everything is right. And now the showstopper not going to connect. I don't know where that rocket went.
Mindfreak took the head off of Howdong, so right couldn't get value. Yeah, couldn't get value there. With Smoggy, the reposition on short here, and nobody just finessing through the smoke. He finds the timing.
It's so perfect. Divide falls 2v2. Nobody's left in a 1v1. Mindfreak waiting on the other side. He's got that Guardian in hand.
He's playing it so well.
He's buying so much time and then delivers the shots anyway.
The bobbing and weaving from nobody in that 1v1. It kind of just felt like he had a hard read on the situation on Mindfreak. He played that superb. Jing, I mean, he really opened up this retake for his team. But nobody, he was the difference maker.
These are those little 1v1s that we talked about yesterday, that we talked about at the beginning of the half, that just weren't going EDG's way. They're starting to turn.
And that's when playing against a team like EDG can be scary, because they do have really good fundamentals. They have good discipline in a lot of those moments.
And they've got fraggers. So if they can put all of those things together, like they have so far, they've got a shot at this. Again, a really nice set of utility. The paranoia, the flash around the corner, and now the dog.
The nade will delay them momentarily, but there's still so much utility.
Oh, those satchels, not able to get him into safety. The spam on the other side is the guns from PRX just not holding up.
And now he can get Seekers if he grabs that orb before the bomb goes down.
Something's got to judge, but at that distance,
Got him.
deciding not to fire.
I've got your trail.
Opting for the kill potentially instead.
Just secure the round. I don't mind using these Seekers as well. It could set you up to get those kills easier.
A lot of space here that they're going to have to take, and with all of the guns on the other side, I mean, that Cove will certainly help, but Howdong.
Wait.
Oh, this has gotten messier than it should have. Chichu and Smoggy are able to keep them back, but that got real ugly for a second.
You can't count PRX out ever, and that's why the Seekers were invested early on. I don't blame nobody for using them in that round whatsoever. And PRX have just been force buying into these rounds back to back to back. Even with scrappy guns, they made it to a 2v2.
And Forsaken reads them like a book, man. As soon as the Clove goes down, they've got to challenge it, right? There's no way you just let that diffuse come through. And so we're tied at 8. 2 ults on the side of EDG. They've been so much more decisive than they were yesterday. These attack halves have been so much more refreshing.
No hesitation. They're not worried about getting outshot, out-manipulated. They're just showing and going right now.
They have a plan, and they are sticking to it.
Look at this, all the utility.
It's the same set of utility we saw in the previous round.
And when you condition utility like that, it really can set up the future round. So they're looking at the long haul right now.
There may not be much more of a long haul left of this map. Kong going forward with rocket in hand will connect onto Jing.
Chef's kiss.
Perfectly played, and look at where Smoggy is. Only able to find one though.
Oh.
Somehow, something gets 2. Kong on the snap, and something with the 3rd. Leaving the star on his own to settle the shots. The clip runs dry. Something with 4 and PRX with 9.
He just got, what, 3-4 wall bang kills? That was through CT spawn. And you see players go for that, but it usually doesn't go their way. So maybe a little bit of luck. Getting 2 players with that.
We're gonna look at it one more time.
Look at this. He did see the tracers, but to get 2?
Yeah, that's...
And then the 3rd right there? Oh my goodness. Spams to get the kills. It's so hard to beat PRX when they can win rounds like that. What are you supposed to do? You can't do anything about it. And now you're on an eco round.
The ecos have been messy though.
That's a good opener.
Yeah, but the second kill the other way. Not really what they need. Something playing up close on the other side of this wall, puts the Lear out, gives the space up. Meanwhile, PRX slowly tightening around the map.
Proactivity from PRX, pushing too short, but Smoggy, he was checking flank, he just goes back.
Mind Freak can have a feast with this, and that's exactly what he does. Shake's just satchelating forward. Yeah.
Right on his head. Yep. Seen that one before from this guy.
And so we turn our attention to the next round, a very quick precursor as to what we've got, because there are a lot of ults in play here, and we're nearing the end of this map. PRX hanging on to a 2-round lead. They've got the Reckoning. They've got the Orbital Strike.
And you can really invest all these ults into this round because it'll put EDG on such a bad buy for the next that you're sitting on almost match point at that point. I mean, you are sitting at match point. You should be at least.
And Jing's halfway, more than halfway to his rocket as well. So even if you invest all of those, that's still something that's going to have to be considered later. PRX have set themselves up very nicely.
EDG need to try to bait out at least one of these ults early on and not die, not drop early. If you invest the Viper's Pit off the rip here, I mean, well, might not be good because the ultimates from the other side, they could just cycle them.
We're about to find out how that plays out. Jing getting up top and dropping on him, but nobody had his back.
So clutch.
The pit's still up. Can it be dodged by that? The TP out. Pit still in play. Something on the flank. Smoggy waiting. But is he aware of how close he is? Drops down, not able to settle the shots. PRX still with the fight into this, but they've got to get past this pit.
It's too hard.
The biggest thing in their way here.
Last player standing.
A 1-for-1. Something left to his own devices. Playing his time as best as he can.
Not even going for it.
No, at this point. Is he even gonna get away with the gun? No. Chichu hunts him down. EDG get to 9.
EDG did a really good job of not falling to any of those ults early on. And for PRX, they wasted so many ults in that scenario.
Dude, nobody saves that round.
Yeah, he does.
Because Chichu was the one he was hunting for, and he almost had him.
PRX jumped the gun too early in that retake, and EDG took full advantage of that.
One round between the two. PRX still with 2 ults. You know, we talked so much in the previous round about the setup that PRX have for themselves from an ult perspective, but EDG are slowly getting near a fever pitch with all of theirs. Howdong, Kong, and nobody.
If they can win this next round, the economy of PRX is going to be in shambles, and they might not even have to invest any of those ults, but they can get a lot of them online.
They're committing to this A. They're committing to this A, and it's a 1-for-1. Meanwhile, the Reckoning will continue to cause problems, but Howdong manages to sidestep all of it. Nobody does too.
What a good split. And now, with that dog being proactive in the CT spawn, they have the info that both players should be on the flank.
And they've seen 2 bits of utility as well, the dog and now the flash.
They're too disciplined in these scenarios. Their post-plant win rate is sky high.
It was good yesterday, it continues today. There's no way for them to get in.
The reflink from Smoggy, it's clinical.
Something again will try to save. He wasn't successful in the previous round. I don't even think he really has a shot at it this time. Deals a little bit of damage. They're gonna get out, right?
Just in time. Smoggy's so good, Doug. This guy's sitting at 20 kills on Omen bind. All momentum going the way of EDG now. Look at that opener onto Jing.
It was steady.
So clean.
No micro adjustment of the crosshair, nothing like that. Just steady swings right into it.
Perfect.
It's literally perfect. You're absolutely right. And so now a timeout called again. We're tied at 10, and that's all that PRX have left. If there's another timeout, it will come courtesy of Edward Gaming.
EDG on a really good spot right now to bring this one home in front of the home crowd, win their first map in this arena, in this tournament. PRX, that round, what, 2 rounds ago, that one was, it was just rough. It's rough losing a round like that. You invested the Brim ult. Your timing wasn't quite there on the retake, and if your timing's not there against a team like EDG, they do really well in the post plant, playing off of each other, playing the crossfire game. And then Smoggy going for the reflanks like that. Now we're seeing why EDG decided to switch off the Brim and put this man on the Omen.
Just so much more ability to get active.
Caution here.
And sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire, and Omen's a controller that can do that.
Oh, they're gonna go aggressive into sand, and that's where they are. Jing has a rocket in hand. Something can flash through the wall. This setup is gonna be devastating if they commit to it. Kong tries to get away, and he's managing to dodge the rocket. PRX put a lot into the back of that punch, and EDG slip it. Now they can reset.
Yeah, it's that push and pull. And that Thrash was picked up again, so they're able to use more utility now to clear out more space if they decide to do so.
Dude, to go from that start in the round to nothing, no sound being made.
You want more? Here's
a flash to confirm there wasn't a flame coming through. And now Thrash, as you mentioned, getting its second cycle out. Something dinked him there. Nobody, down to 12 HP.
Almost got his head taken off.
It's hanging on by a thread.
Yeah, suddenly a freeze to the round now.
Again. Hey, that's twice.
They're so worried about flank, as they should be. That's a fake TP.
They will go.
Do they bite?
No, they're not. There's a rotation coming in from Mind Freak, but the utility from EDG.
You're right, he's already had to be. Something popping the ult.
Left.
Trying to get across. EDG are slowing things down. This has been a problem for them before. If they can settle though, they should be okay. Forsaken is still gonna be on the rotate, but the kills all coming through for PRX! And now the controller utility has arrived. Divide perch over the top. Smoggy has to frag his way out of this, but he's surrounded. PRX get to 11.
A good hunker down from PRX, just holding hookah. Something he got picked off early there, but the trade's going PRX's favor. This is that beginning. Such a good job from Kong, not going down to that rocket, being dropped down to 5 HP. But it's that timing of when EDG just seem to not know what to do in the round and they're just stuck in a corner where it just works against them.
So issues reared their ugly head yesterday. And that feels like the first time we saw hints of that, right? First time we saw any inkling of things like that.
Yeah.
So PRX, a lead late in map 1.
And this is such a cool setup. You have 2 players on different elevations. You have a Brimstone back sight, a Harbor close up. The Showstopper, it could kill one, but it should be traded.
He's got to get out of there. There's the rocket invested. Wow. Again, the satchel utility is just so good, man.
And you're not ready for something on top Chuck after Jing has fallen off.
Apparently you're not ready for Forsaken either, as he gets 3. A flawless round for PRX.
From start to finish, that setup was so beautiful, so clean. So close they can taste it, for sure. And the Reyna flash to back him up as well. That was textbook for PRX. This will be the last time out for Edward Gaming that you were speaking of. They've played a really, really good map so far. It's just these exchanges where PRX come out ahead. They're just so clutch.
Man, what's the plan on the other side of this? You think for EDG here, for this to be as competitive as it was, in the shadows of yesterday, you've got to feel really good about your performance so far. And then you remember, we've played them before. The last time we played them, we beat them. We beat them on this map. And yeah, the compositions are a little different, but a lot of that feeds into confidence going into the map. And for them to have a couple of these 1v1s go their way and to get this close really feels like this map, if it doesn't go their way, that's an opportunity lost. That's something slipped.
It's such a tough spot to be in because you've done so many things right. And sometimes it's just not in your control. Sometimes you play against a team like PRX that just, you know, there's so many heroics from individual players. And then when you lose a round like that to a setup where they're all playing together.
They just satcheled both of them up with one satchel.
Yeah. That's the previous round, something was up on
yeah.
truck. And the outlaw buy for Forsaken here, there's a lot of players on light armor right now for EDG.
Yeah, this buy is not great. And of course, something goes aggressive. Tries to turn the flash coop in his face, cannot find anything else.
Perfect utility from EDG.
And that's a big first step. If they want to take this to OT, that's a massive start. But Forsaken has not been taken off of his perch.
And when EDG freeze into these rounds, so far in this match, they haven't really backed up and gone the other way.
Yeah.
So on the opposite side of the map, Devi got info, and Forsaken now is proactive.
But Kong is too. Aggressively going forward. Mike trying to slam the door on the round. And does his damage. Jin cannot find the target. Devi's left to rotate back A. With the Phantom in hand. Full health, full armor. How does he get past through this? Smoggy's weak, yeah. Nobody's taking a little bit of damage, yeah. But a 1v3 is a big ask. They've got money, so why not go for it? 2 away from Seeker, so why not go for it? But he doesn't find a single thing other than the bullet between his eyes. EDG are still alive.
Oh my Smoggy. Even in the TP onto site, I mean, his barrel was in the face of another player. Executes him. And this is that good utility used from EDG. This time when they freeze in the round, that was scrappy for sure. But Smoggy came out on top. But this time when they freeze, it works to their benefit. They wait, and they wait for the utility. They allow nobody to get onto the site because of the Omen smoke.
Last round of regulation. And again, a heavy stack from PRX, A short. Both duelists and a controller left to hold the line. I mean, they're all here and they're all playing on this tiny little sliver on the other side of the wall. Forsaken so far up here. Meanwhile, pushing all the way up into showers. The orbital strike will send them apart. Smoggy will fall. And Forsaken, the space he had taken was so good. A 5v2 now. It's disaster, they crumble. At the foot of PRX, they cannot stand. Map 1 goes away, Pacific's #1 seed.
What a map from both teams. I mean, hats off.
Sunset on the other side of this break. We'll see you guys there.
Made it to my happy place, got the sun in my eyes and a smile on my face, yeah. I made it to my happy place, it ain't rained in a while, woke up early today. I feel good, happy faces, I'm so happy that I made it to my happy place.
I Well, that's not very loud. Just checking. We see music always slaps. Bam. PRX too easy. Don't know about that, bro. Nothing is free these days. Casting couch stream. What's up, Neffy? Mystic, what's good, man? Sanska, Josin, Ankur, Ayush, Sunset, you know all about it. EDG are good on Sunset too. Of course, man, EPS. We are. Tired?
Hey guys, I'm standing here right now with Alex from PRX. Alex, I feel like that score was a little too close for comfort for a lot of PRX fans. So what do you think the team was really struggling with against EDG?
I mean, they're a very good team, first of all, you know, and home crowd, you know, so we came in here prepared to struggle, so to speak. I think they come through us off a little bit. We expected a cypher, you know, so we prepared for that. And then having to play with Omen, and we had to get used to the fact that like, they could really take control of wherever they want with Omen flashes.
I mean, Arian,
don't see much in Asia,
Leo wasn't feeling well, bro. So rip.
Well, of course, they
Plays
won't
a big
go down
part,
in a
man.
fight, but neither will you.
Well, you heard it from Coach Alex. They were thrown for a loop. I'm now joined
it
by
sucks for
Mimi
them,
and
man.
Kikugat once again. They are 100% prepared, but this is PaperX.
Hopefully it's goes third map.
Yeah, I felt like this was PaperX back in like the PaperX form. They make a slight change to their comp, but still the core of it is the same. The way that they can path on their attack side with this composition, especially with that Harbor in the mix, is really incredible. That propelled them to a massive lead, and they managed to close out in the end too.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't an easy
had food
task,
poisoning.
right? Because we saw some brilliant moments from the side of EDG. In fact, in that game, even though they lost, they had 18 first bloods. So just imagine, it's always the chance of the comeback for PRX and actually being there for the trade.
But that's where we saw the PaperX individuals stepping up in these late rounds. Players like something like Jing were saving round after round for PaperX.
And speaking of those individuals, I felt like we could have had so many things for the HyperX Reflex moment of the day, but this one goes to the warbang of something.
I mean, it's just so impressive because I bet with one bullet, he gets 2 kills in that one angle that everybody spams, but most likely will not get anything, and something, of course, gets something.
The third kill, that's horrible, but the third kill was also ridiculous. Another blatant spam coming out from this guy. I mean, something is just such a talented player. And, you know, any other team picking Reyna, I'd be against it. But the way that he plays this agent is just really good. It gives him the agency to go for really confident plays. And I think they still set up a lot of nice combos between the Sky and the Reyna flashes, kind of making up for the lack
Where
of
are those
gecko.
guys?
And not only that, especially when we see them from the
Go
defense being
downstairs.
aggressive, the way that he was dismissing and being so
I don't know.
disruptive onto
They're
EDG.
outside right now.
a lot of edge.
We have to shout out Smoggy.
They're gonna
though,
join
because
in the
I
game
feel
stuff,
like
though.
if Smoggy didn't have the performance he had, maybe this map wouldn't have been as close.
Yeah, exactly. We see him topping there in EDG, but even Alex said it. They were not prepared for this. The
So
way
for
that they were
Pi, just me right
executing,
now.
The way that the flashes and the paranoias were coming in, the way that he was strong-holding on B, repositioning time after time, the impact that he was having is one of the key reasons why, one, we even got to a 6-6 half, and 2, we saw, you know, this result in the end.
That was the most impressive part to me about this Omen for Smoggy, the way he was playing on B. I think he did a great job of picking his timings on when to find that initial fight and then send in the paranoia, teleport into the second angle, and kind of have so many different looks. It's really disruptive. It's kind of similar to like last year when teams saw Sova on Fracture for the first time. When you see an agent you're not really used to and you see like weird utility on a different map, there's always that adjustment period there. So I thought this was actually a really good comp change from EDG, but it's a shame they couldn't close out in the end.
This is the thing, how good of a change is this? But before we talk about that, let's hear what Coach After had to say ahead of map 2.
I think he
I'm here
is
right now
on
with
his
After
PC,
of
bro.
EDG. After, I'm curious, especially with such a high pressure situation like this, a high pressure match, what do you tell your team in order to hype them up?
在如此高压的淘汰赛情况之下，你是跟选手们会说些什么来给他们鼓劲儿打气的呢？
我觉得 FPS 游戏其实就是要纯粹嘛，然后我觉得就是
这个 crazy 卓兰 bro
感受台上的激情，然后玩得开心，我觉得这是最重要的。对。
After
No,
that
they are
game, you know,
watching. So
pure
real.
game. You just need to enjoy the whole things, enjoy the stage. That is all.
Game's about to
We
start.
hope that the players will be enjoying this one, so 加油 EDG!
I mean, it was enjoyable for us to watch that map. It was really fun.
What is going on, bro?
The thing is it enough
Just me on the sofa,
for
man.
Sunset? Because it feels like when we get to
You guys joining
Sunset,
in?
the score disparity might get a bit larger.
I'm pretty worried about EDG going into this Sunset. They looked so rough in that last showing, and I think this has clearly been PRX's strongest map throughout their run in Pacific.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. You know, maybe they have something prepared to see in the stage. Maybe they really know how to work around it. But based on the preparation,
Coaching
and
two
how
between
they were
maps
looking
must be
against
frustrating.
Heritage,
Yeah, I don't know why
it's
they're doing
very
that,
difficult to go for EDG.
No.
Again, very passive at the beginning of the round, not having the cleanest of the starts there on the attack. Maybe waiting for something.
An unknown, the public service round, an unknown object believed to be North Korean anti-South Korean flyer was identified in the sky near Seoul, and military action is being taken. Refrain from outdoor activities. Do not contact unknown objects while identifying them, and report to the military or police.
PRX is honestly going to play in a pretty similar way. They'll send a lot of
crazy,
stuff with like a sage slow and a nade coming in. Sometimes they'll send the wall over there, and then they'll set up for these really strong late round retakes if they still have that control, especially blocking off, sticking that defuse. They're a super disruptive team on this map.
Yeah, exactly. So
Damn, guys,
I think that we
just so
need
you
to
guys
see
know,
a
if we
little bit
die,
of the EDG that we just saw in Bind
it's nice
in
knowing
comparison
everyone.
to what we saw against Heretics and Sunset. I want to see them more proactive, more decisive, and sometimes you just got to send it. And especially when the other team is not playing with a Cypher on this map, getting to that post plant should be their #1 priority. We were memeing before about them not being able to get the spike down. That has to be the #1 priority for them right now.
I mean, that's my question. You guys already figured out how to beat PRX. Do you think EDG have
No
take
kiss.
any of those
What the
things
fuck?
off the box?
I have more faith after seeing this.
I think you should zoom the cam, but then you can't see everyone that joins in, bro.
I'm hoping they've had
How much should I zoom in?
to talk about how they're gonna vary their Sunset today.
Well, it's gonna be
Don't know, bro.
Yeah. They went into the Astra
Bobby is saying
against
something.
Heretics. Maybe they were not completely sure about that. I think that Chicho is an amazing Viper. So maybe putting him here will allow them to regain that space, to use in that top screen to at least create a bit more pressure.
And last time they played, I think the pressure got to them in front of the Chinese crowd, the last hope of China. Now here in this match, they look themselves. They're playing confident. They're playing good. They almost took map #1. But this is going to be rough now. They have to bring everything out to try and have a chance at recovery here. If not, it'll be elimination for our last Chinese team.
Yeah, it's going to be an uphill battle no matter what happens from here. Even if they can secure Sunset, they've got Split as well as a map 3. And PRX, they are a very resilient opponent. Let's find out if this one can make it to a map 3 and send it back to your casters. Here's Dog and Baby.
Thank you so much into
This guy, bro.
Jing. The last 2 times he was
Paul,
played
we
on the
switching
international
roles?
stage
Yeah,
has
bro.
been
I'm
met
the main duelist
with
now.
defeat. It was the champs, and then it was at Madrid.
Now we
Now,
can't look what he bought.
He's potentially 1 map away
It's
from
off stream.
getting that monkey off of his back in the face of a crowd that's obviously cheering for EDG. In the
Zoom in
face
a
of
little bit.
the
Okay.
history of their matchups, in the face of the last way this series went when these 2 squads clashed. And yeah, he wasn't there, but this could be something special. The Desk talked a lot, Dre, about how EDG looked rough the last time they played Attack on Sunset, and this map really kind of lends itself to a little bit of the chaos that PRX like to play with.
And the composition that they like to play with as well. It's so explosive. Yeah, they're on the defense, but when those retakes come through, it's going to be in full effect for PRX. And EDG, they opted to switch to the Viper, which I actually like a lot for them because they're able to do these walk-ups that I was speaking of in the last match that they couldn't do. But PRX, they're so proactive. They do get contact here.
They back right on up. Cool. Dizzy popping off.
There we go. That slow and then explosive approach. They're going to go for even more here. Kong.
Remember, the post lane is where they find success, but this time they try to get a little aggressive ahead of it. The kills are traded, though. Something giving PRX the advantage. They got to what they needed, but with a little bit of aggression and a couple of bodies also moved away.
No, bro.
EDG have thrived in post plants. But they're down in numbers.
They have the info though. They push spawn.
Smoggy.
Gecko flash connected, Doug.
Smoggy getting tagged. The Thrash going forward. They thought he was going to funnel
Come on,
out on the other
Smoggy.
side. He's gotten it down to 1. The wall goes
Don't
up.
peek, Smoggy.
There's really nothing waiting on the other side though. Something falls. Can Mindfreak win this out
Oh,
on his own?
PRX.
Settling shots on the first. Crosshair
PRX,
swinging
PRX.
onto the second. Out on Cation on the
I want
swing.
that map, bro.
He tries
And
to
then PRX
switch to
win.
Ghost, and the timing could not have been worse. EDG get the pistol.
A big pistol win for EDG to set the pace on this attacking side of Sunset. It was that Viper wall that allowed them to creep up into elbow and then explode onto the side with the Gecko flash.
Is that how you want to play, yeah?
But the key difference here was the disruption of the actual retake. Pushing spawn here, even after they were down numbers, and just playing off of each other. Smoggy again. He hasn't missed a beat all series long. He did so much that round with the classic.
Yo, what's send, please send
Clicking in and
messages.
out, staying alive. I mean, he barely took any damage at all.
A fast pace
Kong
hit here.
has so much more.
And a fast entry from
confidence
Kong.
today, bro.
Oh,
Look
they're
at him.
turning the other way. It looked like they were going to
hold
go
up,
up.
hold up.
Give him the wall, give him the utility, but they strike the other way.
Down A.
Good trades from EDG to settle the
Something
round
and
here.
Forsaken have trouble against Chinese audience. What the
Devi,
fuck?
he's just
What?
stuck on the other end of this trip. Howdong will get the info now that that's broken. Look, all 3 players of EDG are gearing up, ready to swing off of Howdong's contact. They don't even need to.
Not when Howdong's shooting that well.
And he was pretty quiet last map, so it's good to see him heating up a little bit, getting a little bit more comfortable on this stage in this series. The IGL. What a fast, explosive entry from EDG. And the change of pace already.
I'm not sure.
They're in the driver's seat finally on their attacking side. They're not playing this super slow game where they just get delayed with 10 seconds left in the round and they're forced to try to plant the bomb.
PRX with 5
3,
rifles.
2, 1.
Light armor on Devi and Forsaken.
It's the worst feeling, bro, you know?
And of course,
You know
as
what
I
the
call his
first
name,
guys? Oh,
delivers
you
a
wanna,
kill.
you wanna swing and chase, right? And then boom, you're dead. You're dead.
Peeked into a firing squad right there. Okay.
EDG really tried fighting mid here.
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
guy's
the X's on the
ultimate
minimap
crush,
tell
bro.
the tale.
He dies so much because you know that.
And to be
He
fair
does
for
die a lot when
EDG
he
in
does
that
that.
round, or in this round, it's not over
Yeah.
yet, but they had a chance to get some kills in those exchanges.
Sure.
The shots just didn't go their way this time. You know,
That's
they ran
both
into
of
a
them.
firing squad. But when you drive peek into top mid like that, it's kind of what you're set up for. You kind of want
Something's
that.
performed
right?
like
You want the
something.
fight.
Player champs, that's it then.
And you expect the shots to go your way. Something was one of the weaker remaining members. To be fair, there are a lot of them.
Yeah.
Spike down mid.
PRX will clean up that round, Jing with 3 to his name. It was a mid fight from start to finish. Everybody dying from EDG in mid.
First bad
And
tournament.
now they'll have a full buy.
First bad tournament from Forsaken.
So a little bit of damage
That's
done
bad
for
tournament.
EDG. Showing PRX that, you know, we like to contact mid. We like to contact A into elbow. We'll also explode onto A. A lot of different looks that PRX have to be wary about now, going into the future rounds.
This is a different look too.
Yeah, a new Viper wall. Exactly.
Oftentimes when that Viper wall goes A, there's a fault line, there's satchels, there's a dizzy.
Pulls his head.
Oh, but I love this. This time they don't make any noise, but PRX
Break up.
gladly take that fight and come out on
Pulls
top.
his head, you know?
Kong Kong almost had that opener too. He caught
Hello,
something on the
Gary
tap of his own
Satak.
eye
What's
there.
up, man?
Just didn't go his way. Good shots from something, but he gets traded out by Howdong top mid, and now that's a Cypher ult. Full info the way of EDG. They can really maneuver around the map, and that's why you see players taking all that A space.
I love the way that PRX just handled that. It made them look like they were going to go mid. As soon as the second tick goes through, they rotate back A, and Forsaken is ahead of the punch.
That's why. Exactly what you just said. That's the opener for Forsaken, and now they have man advantage in the retake.
Ult committed.
Smoggy.
Jing looking to find a target. He's found plenty of space,
Smoggy.
but Howdong's left alone. He's gotten one, but that's all it'll be.
No chance.
Again, that little half a second hezzy mid off of that Cypher ult got them that. That was beautiful.
Yeah, Forsaken was able to just sneak right in there, get that initial kill, get out. Now you have man advantage. Oh, so close.
Yeah,
Kong Kong
you're
was
right.
so close on that kill.
The value of that smoke.
For these future rounds, you imagine EDG are going to try to bait out that fault line and then re-walk into space.
That's what we would like to see from them,
Nevertheless, that was a really clean retake from PRX after being man up.
Devi with an off in hands this round.
Be there, right?
Light armor.
So I don't think I can watch.
Currently focused on mid.
There, bro.
While EDG have eyes set B.
Good cam break off the rip of the round from Mindfreak.
And something has taken so much space here. Creeping around mid, they're
No
going to have to deal
way.
with that trip. Devi gets up top and he still gets tagged. He has to get back down by the skin of his teeth. I thought he was going to survive, but he spammed through.
Another guy's back.
Mindfreak now filling in on the space.
Another guy just goes through.
Will get his one and gets away. Forsaken on the swing. Also getting a couple of Chichu's left alone a 1v1, and something has been cooking his flank the entire round.
It's just a PRX round. It's so chaotic, and it's so hard to be watching every single angle at once. They attack you from all sides. I mean, you just killed somebody on top of
no one's gonna be
that connector box, and then all of a sudden Mindfreak's up there as well. You have to be worried about so much when you're playing against PRX.
And then you've got to deal with the flank.
Yeah, they just took so many timings here. It's so hard to play against. Even if you're dialed in on these smokes. The players and the mechanical skill and prowess of PRX, they're so strong, they're able to just snap to your head instantly as they come out.
They play with a pace that often overwhelms, that often leaves opponents stunned and stifled. But EDG are showing they can accelerate the pace a little bit as well.
Fault line did connect on the Concon, which will slow the round down a little bit here. And buy time for PRX to get info B main. There was no Cypher Cam in B main this round, so it's kind of a read for PRX that this is a lean towards A, but they're willing to give the site. They have really good ultimates for this retake.
Yeah,
Reach ult, Thrash, an early Thrash to clear out Howdong here.
And they've got him surrounded once more.
Really good utility.
I don't think that, Paranoid connected, but it doesn't matter. What was that? Slippery on the other side, it's just not enough as Jing continues to push the pace. Just when they know they've got EDG in a corner, they suffocate them.
It's so smothering to play against. He's just running at your face.
I mean, even that discipline right there for Mindfreak, yeah, they know where the last player was tagged by the Thrash, but still checks his 50 as he walks into elbow.
And something with the Thrash, even in the beginning on the flank, to make sure nobody gets picked off early by Howdong. He knows that he can just bring it back around and pick it up and use it again if no one's there. It's so heads up.
Not gonna lie, this is the worst gun for the
beautiful Valorant being played right now from PRX.
Traces are the worst.
And much like the last map, EDG do a timeout around the 4-2 mark.
Traces. Looks, it's so bad, man.
There it is.
First one burned. EDG down 2. And there was concern about how EDG played their attack halves and how slow it was and how it really felt like they just kind of were of a one-track mind, right? We've seen a lot of differences out of EDG this time around, though. They've been a lot more decisive, they've been a lot more aggressive, and they've shown variety in how they like to approach things. But, Dre, it seems like PRX, they still are just so far ahead of what EDG are trying to do.
Golu's Yon is like an all-out.
After seeing the previous round with a walk-up, they kind of have an idea of what's going on around the map. Like, they know no one's in B main. That gives the confidence to the team to go for a mid-fight. And then once the mid-fight's not there from the opposing side of EDG, they know it's A. So if you're EDG, you kind of need to run like a 4-1 setup. Maybe have Howdong on a lurk and just control the opposite sides of the map to know if PRX are getting that info in B main, in mid. You don't even have to take the aim duels. I'm not telling Howdong to go crazy and take ones against the firepower of PRX. But you need to know what the defending side is doing to be ahead of what you're doing. And the way to do that is by playing a 4-1 default. Kind of looks like we're going to see that right here.
Oh, I thought he was going to perch up on that wall. Try to catch an angle.
Here's that operator again. I mean he could very well still do so with that.
Concon has his too. An attack side up.
Nobody always plays like this, bro.
Currently posted up mid.
A different game.
As nobody has gone exploring around elbow. Mindfreak is the only one close by. Nice shots, but the op trading on the other side.
Great trade.
That'll win that every time.
He saw his elbow and Jing on the re-swing wasn't ready for Concong's operator.
Ulting off of that!
Really good
And
play.
it never goes off!
I don't like his ulti, man.
And now there's the
Oh,
pit they're gonna have to deal
the
with.
whole fucking game, bro.
But honestly,
oh my god,
if
Haodong
Forsaken
is
plays
really
around this, gets a kill onto Haodong, there may be a shot at, but
Nice
it's Haodong who comes out on top.
Golu is missing his
Cypher
girlfriend.
used
Yeah, I think so.
something in Divai. Will try to get this back. They've got the money and they have the weaponry to do it. But they're down in numbers. They don't have that advantage.
You did good. You kind of just have to pray that you're going to spam the Viper through the smoke at this point if you're PRX.
Oh, Chichu, bro.
But he steps out of it, Chichu.
Ahead of it. Nicely played.
Confidence like that. You want to keep popping shots in my smoke? I'll bring the fight to you, buddy. That's the operator. Out of play as well.
Chichu will fall.
Yeah, and something should just save this off in this round. EDG are so good when they get the bomb down. The desk was talking about it. I've been talking about it. And a nice round from EDG. Kong, I think he jumped the gun a little bit too early there with the showstopper, but that did give his team the information of where players were playing. They realized that Forsaken was playing all the way in spawn, off the site. They were able to lurk up with Chichu's Viper's pit. And this little sidestep right here, that was so clean from nobody.
The trade was really nice too.
Yeah, and in the last series, I kind of foreshadowed that EDG liked to play an attack side operator on Kong, and sometimes he'll just go up and take space by himself. They never had the economy to be able to do that in the last series, but now that they're actually putting up a fight, they're able to have these different type of looks.
No attack side off this time around. Something has his, and
Holy.
man, nobody never had a shot.
That was so fast.
But it don't matter, no.
And that's the initiator down.
You gonna sing that song, yeah?
So you kind of have to
'Cause
contact
I got you.
into anywhere now, and there's a setup from
somebody that I used to know as well.
As soon as Forsaken gets contact, Jing can swing, or he just gets the kills by himself and Device with him as well.
It's beautiful.
I mean, you set it up super well. That was very aggressive. That was very PRX.
I don't.
Jing's decision there, but
I
PRX
don't
hit the
know
round
why
of
people
as soon as the
think crouching
initiator
is
goes
bad.
down, they have
Well,
to attack.
crouching
And
is bad
it's
when you need to kill
and
multiple
it just
people,
so
bro.
happened that they were leaning into the
Oh
three
shit,
that
yo, I don't think
PRX
we
had
got,
there.
bro.
That crossfire setup was gorgeous.
Public safety
It
messages
was
keep coming up.
swing off of each other.
Trust it,
Everyone
bro.
got a kill. Everyone participated. Here's that initial
Rank
kill.
streams tomorrow
That was a
or
quick
off
shot.
day.
Yeah, if something gets that
Tomorrow's
line
there's
at the
games,
beginning
right?
of the round uncontested, he's gonna punish you.
There's games tomorrow, right?
Even Forsaken just crouched in
Which
that
fight,
little
bro?
A corner. If he's standing, he probably gets his
Chocolate
head
ice
taken
cream
off.
or vanilla,
Just that
vanilla,
back,
vanilla,
just
bro.
crouching in that scenario. He's so aware that
Yeah.
you just have to walk in and you have to break the crosshair somehow.
His assist is so low.
Oh.
North Korea is boosting its
Aggressive
waste
A default
balloon against South
From
Korea
Forsaken.
again.
You usually see Omens
Yeah,
playing this
I've seen
spot.
that.
This time it's going to be a breach, just jump spotting.
Careful
Or maybe use a
falling
flash
cargo.
to back up.
Yeah, I seen the news, bro.
He has
If
to.
you spot a balloon, do not contact
I think he got what he was looking for, though. He got that orb.
Oh fuck.
The breach hold is so powerful, but
Cargo.
Yeah,
Is the
yeah.
cargo gonna be
when
like
he ult points
No, it's literally.
to get that thing going.
No, it's like it's just like
Yeah,
a bag
I
full
mean,
of
But
junk.
when you're popping off,
I seen it on
like
internet, bro.
Forsaken can pop off. It makes it seem like you
It's
might
like
have
a,
one
it's like
every
a,
other round.
no, it's like a, yeah, it
So
could be, bro.
impressive.
It's like a balloon, yeah,
Crash.
like a hot air
Another
balloon,
entry from
and then underneath it, it's just like
second
fucking
to follow up.
trash, like a big.
Oh, this is the
like,
only
bag
round
of
they
trash.
had here.
you're gonna die.
Smoggy strikes.
Probably.
Device the only
Yeah,
one who's
you know,
playing
it's
back
tough.
here. Has the res, but no real way to get back to anybody to bring him up.
North
unless
Korea
it's through
deploying
here.
Pennywise
And
clown
again,
technique.
Smoggy's on the other side. Oh,
North
but
Korean
Device gonna
version
go
of
down
the
those
holy.
shots.
What the
Smoggy
fuck?
sees this.
Now the
You're
res,
joking,
Doug.
No charges left.
Jeez. Yeah, it seems like he is
30 seconds
going to
left.
invest, or at least considering it.
He walls himself off to secure it as well.
Haodong's timing could be everything.
Chichu. 1v2.
Shot
1
lands.
HP.
Chichu's 10 HP are the only things
Nice, Chuchu.
standing between PRX and another round.
Karthik!
Perfect.
Man, even just walling off
Hey, Karthik!
the site there. All something has to do after he gets res is just focus on the flank. The
Yo,
other two
so
players grouped up with the rifles.
how you guys doing?
And yeah,
Not
Chichu
bad, not
took the
bad.
head off of one of the players, but the trade was just there instantly. That's that entry from something. The second follow-up. It got scrappy though.
Jingle.
Maybe a
Oh
little
wow,
over
Smoggy.
eager for PRX. EDG could have converted this if this
Ask
timing
Blaze
didn't
King,
happen.
he
Smoggy
likes
is a second
ES
sooner to
what?
looking at that angle.
Huh?
Maybe he gets
What's
an insta
ES?
headshot
Yes, boy.
onto Divai.
What's that?
Yeah, maybe a little overeager, but they live and die by this sword, man.
Yes. What? Yes, what?
So when it works great, and it's worked great up against EDG up
Iced.
until this point.
The fuck?
Yeah, the first map was close, but
Bro.
Very aggressive. Change of pace on the defensive side. It was the op that got most of the entries this time around.
Yeah, I like this. I like
Space
this.
gathered in mid and a delay.
Oh, they make
to
this in
beat
Go
it.
as well, bro.
Nobody
It's like
outside of the
Faluda.
smoke from EDG.
meanwhile, everyone from Paper X has already rotated back over. That delay is so good.
Really?
Something's the only one who's natural and
I thought
fine. He has an
Faluda's
op
just
holding
like
the
the
middle of the
fucking-
map. EDG wise to it have to go through spawn.
Faluda is the noodles with
The problem
You can add the noodles and stuff, right? I thought, but I think Faluda is just the whole drink itself, without like.
That allows PRX
That's
to
what I thought.
like, actually maybe get ahead of this fight and pick somebody off on their actual entry.
It's 100%.
Second round of the draft will clear the way elbow.
It's like vermicelli, right? Vermicelli?
Hong Kong using the last bit of mobility that he had to get aggressive ahead of it. Little green goo at his feet. Hong Kong will fall.
What a fault line.
Smuggy's in a really nice spot though. Oh my goodness, what a shot!
No clue, bro.
Forsaken takes his head clean
Vermicelli. If he's gonna be.
Chichu and Haodong have to
thing,
win this one on
it's
their
gonna-
own.
it's
Haodong was so
vermicelli.
weak.
Yeah,
now he's
yes,
dead.
Russ. Yes, Russ, you're right.
This is
See?
what we call chendol.
Paper X up big.
30 seconds.
Not just in
Chendol.
this
That's
round.
Chinese, bro.
Glass noodles, you know?
They're about to hit 7 on the map.
Isn't
Not
Chen?
really like noodles.
Forsaken might get another
Yeah, it's
breach
vermicelli.
ultimate
Isn't
after
Chendol
this kill.
Chinese?
Or even if he falls. There it is.
Just I don't know, bro. Like
Device Sage while being
milk
up in
noodles?
B main allows everybody to
What the
cheat
fuck,
over towards
bro?
that A site
Everybody learning how to speak Bahasa.
and disrupt the
Hey,
actual
what the
take
fuck
of
would you
EDG.
say?
it's called
The fast
semia
flood.
in my
That was a
language.
raise, they followed
Semia.
up the stun.
Isang
Oh,
Even
goreng.
Smoggy there, he
Sevilla.
actually got hit by the stun before he took the
Sevilla.
TP. So
Sevilla.
he was
Semilla, bro.
irrelevant. He
Sevilla.
couldn't do anything.
Sevilla.
It's a beautiful play right now from PRX.
At
Their
the end
play
of Hong
style
Day,
is
bro.
just so hard to play against. Such a weird composition too.
No, it's not.
Again, this aggression is Jinx Apple forward, and this time there's everybody on the other side. EDG, we're all here.
Bro, look.
No
And
way.
that level of aggression just sends a
Kankan's so
shudder
mad.
down their spine. Even if Jing leaves, which he does,
YOLO, bro.
they've got to be afraid of what's on, well, of what's afoot, what's at their doorstep. They've invested the Rolling Thunder as well. They're all trapped here.
Oh my god.
Can EDG stand strong? Forsaken
What a-
patiently playing his time. He's gonna have to do it on his own. and he
Nobody
can.
played that so perfect,
In the
bro.
face of that aggression,
That was
a
really good.
50-round win for EDG.
It was an aggressive maneuver through the middle of the map from Jing.
Kaju
back-to-back
Katli or
rounds.
Jalebi? Kaju Katli.
This time, EDG punishes PRX for their over-aggression.
If it's
Warm?
cold night.
And they
Cold
needed
night
to
when
do
it's
that
warm.
because,
Right?
I mean, if they don't win these battles, these gunfights,
Yeah.
they're just gonna get smothered once more. It's just
Yeah.
run into the blender that is PRX. The thing is EDG are playing into PRX's
Bro, what
hand
the hell is happening?
from start of the round to the end of the round.
This is what happens when
The
PRX play,
initial
bro. What the
reactions
fuck is
of
happening?
EDG off of that mid fight is to speed up A, but that's kind of what PRX wanted. They want to trap
I
you. They
didn't
want to
say that.
impose you.
What the fuck?
So yeah, they won that round, but
Gee, Jalebi.
I just feel like PRX is making them make these reactionary plays. And when you EDG play
Yeah, with Dai,
reactionary,
I don't know
it
about
just
that,
doesn't
bro.
bode well for them.
No.
That's
It's
bad,
just
no?
such a difficult ask to try to set the pace against Paper X.
Rubbery,
and
yeah.
They
Rubbery would
force you
taste
on the
better.
back foot.
Russ.
I mean, even here though with this
Hello,
top
Angelina.
mid smoke, nobody walking out to actually clear mid.
Yeah, so
Oh,
something
she gets
fills
mad
in
if I call
behind it.
Angelina, bro.
The smoke is
Is
pointless.
that actually Angelina?
Yeah.
They're just a layer behind right now.
Why she's come?
Malay.
No else
Just
on the
Russ.
side of Paper X.
I don't know.
Again, they're smothered once
I don't
more.
know.
But if EDG can get
They're
the
all
bomb down,
fighting
we've seen them
to
thrive in
experience.
these scenarios.
Rest it, thank you guys. I just so
Wait,
what
what's
is
the
your role
cue?
in your team?
They're
I'm the
gonna
main
get that
duelist,
Izzy
bro.
up. Oh, he gets caught by the trip.
Satchels were missed.
No, I'm the.
That was such a cool idea, but now they understand where the
me.
pressure's coming from, and EDG have to turn eyes
Yeah.
back. Every single flash used.
Oh my god, how the fuck are they getting away with this?
One, Smoggy on the swing.
Oh my
Can't
god, they
stand
actually
up
got away.
either.
Oh wait, how are they getting away,
Nobody's
bro?
up, not connecting.
Wait, what the fuck? The wall
That's
off?
okay. They're
Shoot
walled
the fucking
off.
wall, bro.
Devi's gonna get the defuse, at least to have the spam to break the panel.
They have to push.
The
They've got a
wall.
body bag in front of them. They hold the defuse
Russ
the
rap
whole
for us?
way.
No, what the hell?
Devi's wall closes out the half.
Switching sides.
Russ
That
is
wall got
probably
so
going to
much
op.
value.
I don't know, bro.
And now PRX get to set their own tempo on the attacking side.
Bro, you gotta rap, man, or you're in trouble.
Oh, bro.
Hey, take a look at this one more time.
I watched Haikyuu first
I mean, if
season.
not for the trip,
Just today, watch the movie
that
too.
round is probably not that close.
Haikyuu's too good. Wait, the Haikyuu movie in
Nicely
theater?
handled
Oh
by
my god, I
EDG
wanna
to
watch the
settle
movie.
This last layer, though, this
Yeah, you
last
can't watch
part
this
of
shit,
the
man.
equation is what's
Shut
just
up,
too
Ian.
far, too
Drop
unconsidered by
the
EDG.
7.
And so
Bro,
they're glad to
Proton,
sit behind their wall. They're glad to
we're
get
still
to
too
8
much
rounds.
jelly, bro. Come on.
Everything has gone their way. We've got an Omen player moments with Jing standing by.
Stop
We get to
yapping
pick
and
his
start
brain a little bit
rapping.
here.
There you go. That's my rap.
I mean, I think we started off really strong, but we kind of, I guess,
Bang.
kind of like lost the fuel. I don't think we ever lost our like first match like this, so I mean, it's something new for us. But I guess
Can
every
coach here
time
mid?
when we
Here comes mid game.
lost the
Yes.
grand finals, we lost a team from low bracket, so I guess this might be. I mean, I
No,
don't think
bro.
I'll say I'm shocked because all of us have not played like international in pretty long, even though they played in Madrid. But this is all our first game.
What? Why are you lying, bro? Why are you lying, bro?
Yeah, so I guess
Why are you lying, bro?
I wasn't really that surprised, but just sad, I guess.
Why Blaze King seating too serious?
Clear out of the haunt, boom bot to try to get him pushed up
Means,
here.
why are you saying too serious, bro?
Oh, Jonah P want a piece, but now something. It's up the second kill. A 2v2 here. Forsaken. Clearing out that prowler and not setting the aim. Dash around the back, something with the updrag. 7 bullets remaining here in the
Ask
Vandal.
Blaze King if he
Now
likes
down to
nasi
5,
goreng.
clears out the prowler.
Bro, nasi goreng or
Ring around the Rosie here. It's the gun barrel of 1. Swing out, finds it, swap over. Classic and something! Gets the 4K Red Bull clutch!
I just hope that
I like
even if
Mingguan.
we win or lose, but I give you guys a really great show, and if we do lose, I hope that we improve in the future, show you guys even better different gameplay. Thank you to all the fans for supporting us. We have so many fans in China, and we're really happy to see that.
Imagine Alex came from behind and gave W to something, bro. Bro, that'd be too funny. That'd be too funny. Did you get that a lot when you're younger?
Me? 8-4
Yeah.
the way
But after get a haircut.
A desire
Doubly.
need
I mean, like
facing
the slap.
elimination.
Yeah.
To walk
I used to get it
away with
after a
a win
haircut.
on
Everyone in
international
school, bro.
global stage.
You never used to cut your hair.
Meanwhile, for EDG, I mean, you can hear it. The crowd is doing everything they can to light a spark to get them back into the series. They
In
did
games,
their
you talk
damnedest
to each
yesterday,
other
and EDG
using
looked a
game
little
voice
flat,
chat or
but
third
this
party.
EDG looks way more formidable, Greg.
And they
Third
need to
party.
start off
I don't know if
strong
it.
once more. They
Yeah, I
have
mean,
to
in
win
practice
this
easy, but on
if they
stage
wanna
it's just
have any comeback into
the
this
communication thing. Oh no, bro. They just have their own like
It's really
system.
nice, but the fall line and the swing from PRX will leave Kong Kong worse for
Are you guys
wear.
getting to scream with
Survives
teams
his
from
life.
other Yeah.
Just barely, though.
You guys watch
Full
NBA right now?
rotation
Nah.
From EDG, all 5
Oh, not
members.
really, bro.
I mean, surely they know that everyone's here. The paranoia is out. The dizzy over the top is really nice, and then swing. But
No.
the slow, nobody can't get out. He's forced to fight.
Damn.
And PRX mow him over.
The counter utility from PRX, it was too
They know he's
clean,
here.
but they're still running into the mass amounts of EDG players.
They're gonna go
Howdog
fucking
is
somewhere
stuck
else
here.
Again, another
Oh
slower
shit.
with
Boom.
nowhere to go.
Oh, what the fuck?
Maybe
they're like, who the fuck just shot?
I don't know if the comms didn't come through there, understanding that's where
3,
the
2,
bullets are
1.
coming from, but
Oh,
they're trying to find
kills
safety.
2. Yep, of course.
They're going to try to swing all the way into PRX. 2 of them fall.
Can't not win
2
this,
is
bro.
criminal there from Mind Freak.
Can't not win
Kong
this.
has taken stages by storm throughout his entire career. A desperate need to strike once more.
Crowd
Can
is so
Kong Kong
better than
deliver?
Brazil, really?
In front of a home crowd. It's just the pistol, but he's got to
Wait.
hit these shots.
Oh,
He's got to convert here. Finds one, but something
Fuck, it feels too easy, bro.
just comes soaring around the corners. PRX get to 9.
PRX, they went util for util there and came out on top. That Omen flash from Mind Freak,
Bro, Smoggy is owning them, man.
It was
Smoggy's the one
everything.
carrying right now.
it made it so nobody couldn't see a single thing when he peeked. The initial fight for
Yeah.
EDG was so good. But the counter utility was just too strong for PRX.
And I mentioned it throughout that round, but both of the opening kills there, nobody in
honestly,
Howdong, they had nowhere to go.
I
As
think
soon as they
Smoggy's
were
insane,
spotted,
bro.
a slow up at their feet,
Yeah.
they were stuck.
And Howdong did a great job actually getting one, even being stuck in that position.
Come on, Kang Kang.
But this
You know Angelina, she's a EDG fan.
Too much to
Yeah, she's
handle
a big
for
Kang Kang fan.
Kong Kong. That was a Molly miss
I
though.
don't know, she watches all the
So
Kang Kang
maybe PRX
videos, all
overlooked
the EDG videos.
that positioning.
I don't know.
Oh, he's gonna run into a blender of just guns and utility. And that Sage
That's
wall
Golo
makes it
if
just
you like
impossible to retake from A lane. Funnels everybody's CT or flank.
droid. What's that?
See that wall go up, something
Hold
gets dropped.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Right.
Sheriff's finding some damage.
Okay.
They've gotten it down to another one.
Hello, Chacha, GKCO.
Smoggy's 22 HP. Takes a step back
How do I
with
say,
the fall line in his face. And now Forsaken and Divide.
How I say everyone,
I mean,
bro?
really just have to stare at this angle right here. Nicely handled by Smoggy to ISO that
Upload,
first side,
Tico.
but it's just too much.
I'm look,
PRX will get to
yeah,
10.
I'm look. Yeah,
Now
I'm look,
striking
Tico.
distance away from a series win.
TK.
And honestly, just wanting to get revenge.
TK.
from
I can't say it, bro.
EDG beat the last time around.
Yeah, I know, but Teak.
These were some really nice shots from EDG.
Teak.
It's not even
Bro,
like EDG are
bro, I can't
under,
say it,
you know,
bro.
the pressure that they had yesterday, they're actually online. People are hitting shots from everybody.
Cool.
They've had good team play in general, but PRX, they just look so prepared.
Really excited to see you guys
And
play
this is their
again.
map pick.
All the best for
They're
next
gonna
match.
be
Thank you,
confident
bro.
on it.
Appreciate it. I'm excited as fuck to play, bro.
This time a more spread approach on the attacking side is PRX. They farmed the orb onto Jing.
Damn, bro.
It's now Jing and
Yeah,
Forsaken and
I'm look
something.
TK.
Coming up on those ultimates. By the end of this round,
It's like thick.
Teak.
be
Bro,
able
I
to
can't
put
say.
something
I
together.
can't say
The
Teak.
IGL, Howdog, sitting Jing down. That could be the spark for EDG.
No, right now they'll frost.
Well, look at the opposite side of the map. This is a free A site.
This guy, bro. This guy, bro.
They don't have mid. That's where EDG are
Guys,
failing.
cancel Gary.
They've put the wall up.
There's a
Guess they
song
think they're
named
safe across the middle of the
TK.
map. Divide has to be careful here.
You don't have to
As he's
care.
going to try to
It's the
cross.
orb has to
Kong has
care.
gotten ahead of it. He's got to get the kill, and that's a spike.
Spike down B.
Then the orb
don't
has to
know.
take punishment.
They don't know that all the
Orb
players
has
were
to-
towards the A side of the map, so he kind of has to give bomb here. Right there. Howdog does aggress B main. That will give EDG the info that
Spicy Pablo. All I would say is, bro.
He's got the line.
Tum bahut,
They're going to have to swing into
tum
that.
bahut
Fall
खूबसूरत
line is
हो.
just so good.
That's what I would say.
But something will fall. Howdog now
saying.
forced to swing back into the fight. As the spike hits the ground once more.
What the fuck?
Mind Freak left in a 1v4. EDG played this so well.
Hey guys.
Proactively taking space.
Hey guys.
Everywhere across
Yo,
the
bro,
map.
whoa, what the? Hey, you guys, relax.
great job from EDG. That opener from Howdog.
This
Great
guy, bro.
aggression into B main after the bomb is dropped.
Yeah.
Really good stuff.
Alright.
A bit of
Stop
fortune
it. Stop
that
it.
the bomb
No.
was not towards the A players. Had the
Oh,
bomb
that
been
match is
towards
done, bro. I'm
the
full.
A site in the big pack of players, that's a bomb down for sure, for certain.
Good Kartik.
Good answer back from EDG as we head into the 16th round. A bit of a scrappy
Can you
vibe
say
from
Golu?
PRX,
Oh shit.
but they thrive in moments like this, and if they explode onto this B site, there's no trips here yet.
But just best with that.
And in the face of a full buy from EDG, this close to closing it out.
Showstopper.
This could be a mess.
Oh, it's just like harder to use.
What EDG desperately need to
Here's the
avoid
spike,
is now
bro.
knocking on their doorstep.
Is it the same quality?
Yo,
They
yo, am
still
I
have
able to
done
say
so,
this?
And they're
Wait.
healthy. But the Thrash invested.
Yep.
You imagine Ching will follow.
Does that
Rocket
mean?
online, no satchels to get any sort of
This is
space.
like a surname.
And no kill either.
I don't know why you said that.
Meanwhile, Kong on the swing. He's now 1 point away from having his ult online. Jing up close with the stinger.
Oh,
Avoiding
how
the
did he
kill.
get
Still getting a
two,
shot onto
bro?
nobody. He connects onto the second.
Why is Kong always alive, man?
Kong again. Left to deliver for EDG. And with targets on either side, that very well may be the dagger.
I'm telling you, today is
The thrifty
UC day. What's
from
UC?
PRX. It was a
What's
scrappy
UC?
buy, but like I said, they thrive in moments like this. This
UC day.
entry from Jing, that Omen flash, even the breach C
I don't know what the
to follow
meaning
up,
is,
and
but
this little
basically
intuition
Indians
peek from
say
Jing.
wings and people
That was so cold, Doug.
Oh,
CLD.
oh, Rosa.
He was
Rosa,
tucked
yeah?
there the entire time, but he
Rosa, I
knew
can show you.
the window of
Okay.
opportunity that he could have
Okay.
had. And he took full advantage of it.
Why would they?
EDG, this will be the
Yo,
timeout.
Pawan.
The last
Jing is
timeout.
crazy, yep. Oh, choker, oh, choker.
They have to bring it back.
That's what UC means.
This is elimination.
Call Papaji. He's not here, bro.
Home soil, home crowd advantage.
Yeah.
Snooker, billiards, 8-ball pool.
She's trying to go pro, bro.
PRX
In
came
pool.
ready to play today.
Yeah. That's his next move, guys.
They had something to say about their last performance, that's for sure.
They've got to close this
Notice
thing
her
out.
name?
And you can tell they've got EDG on,
Actually, kind of guys,
on a lifeline.
The fuck?
Oh.
Actually,
That first map, I mean, it was packed with suspense. It was an emotional roller coaster for both
Forget
teams.
XM5s.
XM5?
I got XM5.
But the
Yeah,
mental
I'm
and
real,
the
dude.
confidence going into your map pick.
Yeah, get that new one, bro.
That's a different type of
you
energy.
Yeah.
This is the same as Bobby.
Bomb uses, yeah. Yeah,
Forsaken
don't do
has
that, please.
Breach ult online. Mind Freak has the Omen ult.
No. No, bro.
Kong.
Russ, call our 6th player.
He's sitting
Yo,
at
it's Sean.
Shorty and a raised rocket. He might use
Techno,
it on
Techno, yeah, Techno, bro. Yo, Techno.
Stone unturned, but the paranoia hits
Oh,
him.
shit. Oh, shit. Big time phone is ringing, bro.
I think Mind Freak also blew his as well. Maybe it was Mind Freak's.
But he's gotten so far up already.
Graphene came from Rishi's stream.
Making sure there's no flank
Let's
coming
go,
around. You see the
Graphene.
slurves coming through. The wall will go up. A little bit of cheeky gap here on the other side. Understanding that's where the pressure could be coming from. Powdong has fallen. The spike is down.
Blaze King is such a vibe, man, and land. I love him.
EDG trying to take this
Let's
thing
go.
back. They've got a rifle in the hands of Smoggy and in Nobody.
It's a good start.
He strikes first. Right there. The wall's still in play, and now they can sit back with Forsaken's ult. If they really want to get messy with it, Mind Freak can flip it. TP deep behind enemy lines. Instill chaos into the round. Or they just close it out with the fault line. A really nice shot out from Smoggy.
Kong alive again, bro.
It's
What
getting
the fuck?
messier than it should have been. Again, Kong left alone. Can he deliver this time? No.
GG,
0 for
bro.
3.
No, not like this. Why is it always in
PRX get to
fast?
series point.
Tomorrow we have a longer
That was the
stream, guys.
closest chance he's
Watch
had
out.
in the 1v2s.
Are you gonna be
Every other
here?
time it was just
I'm only
PRX
doing
playing
it.
with their food, peeking in and out.
Yeah. Yeah,
The shots
EG
couldn't
is
quite
going
hit
to
the
watch right
mark
now.
for Kong in that last shot.
Bro, if you're gonna watch out, do
Last
so
opportunity in the
fast.
1v2. And this Sage wall, for
High trade
PRX,
check.
it makes it so
Oh,
you
got
just
one
have
more
to
round left,
spam
my
the
cover.
default box as that Gecko is
Still have no
planting
money.
the bomb. If
Should
anybody
finish
wants
here.
to push up, I mean, it's only one lane they have to worry about, really.
Yeah.
A very aggressive approach to this round.
G Pankata, yep.
Cypher trip not broken.
G Karthik, bro. Oh, Karthik, thanks for the clips, man. Thanks for the clips, man.
Rotate towards this B site.
Clips.
And that's why you see.
Hey,
Kong
bro,
being a little
tomorrow,
aggressive on
let's
this
go
A-line.
Titans 12, yeah?
PRX decide to walk back in. He might be
I
able
wanna
to
stream,
get
I
one
wanna
and get out
stream.
with his life.
No, I'm serious, I want to.
Curious to see if PRX invest any utility here. They won't. What a flick.
He pays for it with his life.
Bro, I'm down.
I'm gonna go home.
Advantage for EDG.
I'm gonna go to the office for the stream at
Bomb
4:30.
so far away as well. Fault line will
Gary.
inevitably have Kong have to back
G
up.
Lina.
Be aggressive.
Of course he is.
Russ, enough of Mike ASMR.
Rest to bring Mind Freak into the fold once more. Now the Rolling Thunder.
Connected as well. He's not gonna be able to disrupt.
Rumors are saying G signing TR Techno.
But take a look at Nobody. He's gotten really far up. Do they clear him? Do they know he's there? The crossfire's so nice! Forsaken falls, Nobody on the swing, connects!
Any alarm tomorrow.
GSK Rossi,
3
yep.
left on the side of PRX, make that 2. EDG seem to be holding the line here, and they're throwing everything into this. With 13
But the
seconds
Abico.
left, PRX have nowhere to go.
It's just
Behind
save.
HM. Behind HM. Oh yeah, Nike.
Well played around from EDG. All off the back of Kong. And how
Tan
long
Mei
Cypher
sets made
utility
up.
stayed alive at B for so long that they were able to get ahead of that. Getting really aggressive, taking the smokes out early. This was that flip. So precise. The res did come through, but again, when you have an operator player like this who's so confident, he's honestly one of the most skilled operators in this game, without a doubt. If he hits the shot on you, if you don't insta-headshot him, you're going down.
Yeah, you're losing that fight.
So that's why he's so confident going for these re-aggro fights consistently.
Don't eat for lunch, bro.
He knows he's going to kill you if you whip.
You wanna go for dinner, bro?
EDG still with the long way.
G Modi, what the fuck, bro?
So much ground to make up.
For lunch is too heavy, man.
G
Have a couple of
Pumas.
Kong still has the op.
My first meal of the day.
Meanwhile, it's a weird buy for PRX.
Yeah, then what? You
Forsaken couldn't even really
I slept
purchase much
and
into
now
this.
I'm late. It's okay,
He's got
Satak.
utility, sure.
Tomorrow, bro. Be here tomorrow.
No gun.
G Rahul Gandhi.
I wonder
Huh?
if this time they're leaving the trip
What
here
the
on
fuck?
purpose to set up
Bro.
G for work kill after they
Cancelled.
address in mid or retake the A line.
Yeah, late split or
See
something
ya,
like
man.
that.
That's so impressive. I'm pretty sure they were aware that they didn't break it the last round, and now they're reading
Damn.
it. Right there.
That smoke suggests
Oh, look at his blast. He knows he's there.
try to split
Hey,
B
changing
from
clothes
spawn,
for
but
playing
he's
pool.
ahead of it.
Look at this. This is all prep. They know that Smoggy likes to play on top of here. Oh,
like
he almost
it.
got caught out being in his smoke form.
Pushed off the wall, and now they decide to go. The wingman first, the wall up, Jing playing on the other side. How don't fall, so does Smoggy. 3 left to try to stay up, to try to keep tournament hopes alive. And that's another
GG.
that will fall, another that will crumble.
Who's the youngest in team?
Nobody was nowhere to
Golo.
go. Paper X seemed to have done it.
GG, bro. Why is it like
In
this?
the face of
It's over already.
Nobody will fall. Grand finals in LA, lower finals in Madrid, in front of a Chinese
Yeah, look at
crowd.
Mindfreak's head, bro.
Great kids will not be denied. Not in Shanghai, not yet.
So hard.
Paper Rex
Yeah.
excelled in every aspect.
I
of this
don't know.
match. They fought against adversity on Vine.
Yeah. Yeah.
They closed it out
I
on
think
their
so.
map convincingly.
I think so,
Sunset.
because the roles of their team are messed up.
EDG, although they had a
They
way
changed. They
better
fucked up the
showing
roles.
this time around, this should be a wake-up call.
Nah, dude, the management's already shouted at them, bro. There's literally a video of it.
Bro, I swear to God. It's normal Chinese.
A 2-0
Yeah.
but Paper X look good. They look really good.
Alright, so they're
In
gonna.
pursuit of what has
Not Chinese, I'm
what has eluded them for so long. This is a team that many people expected to have already lifted hardware once, and they got close. They got so close. They've done it so many times. And just when it seemed like they were gonna have to bow out and take an
Okay.
early exit, they silence EDG and do so in impressive
Damn, look at
fashion.
him. Damn,
That last
something
map
cheating,
was
bro.
a spectacle, that's for sure. And here are going to be the highlights. Smoggy, he did such a good round here on the pistol. To allow Haodong to secure
This is like
it, but
so annoying, bro.
it just seemed like after the pistol and that anti-eco, PRX just had full control of this map. They manipulated EDG to play into their hands, into their setups. And the operator on the defensive side, Gecko,
He's breaking his own record. Yeah, literally, what the fuck, man.
Bloods.
My
That's a big
record, bro.
part of that.
It's the quickest watch party ever.
Paper X did such a good
Cuddle
job of
Gary.
getting their utility at the right
bro, I'm good.
spots. They were decisive on their strikes. Again, they
Someone
don't really care
was saying
about what
EDG
the
smoking
other team
PRX.
is doing,
Who the
right?
hell said that, man?
They know this is the pace they want to play at.
Who's
This
that
is the
someone?
approach they want to take. It's going to be taking space mid. It's going to be satcheling through. It's so decisive, and it looks so good every single time. And honestly, EDG,
he's got new tally, bro.
they were competitive
Dog.
map 1, but they just got rolled on Sunset, man.
Yeah.
And when you're playing against a team that, I mean, they're willing to
No,
die
that's
on their
King, bro,
shield.
from Leviathan.
Just going into that match,
bro.
you're like, oh
Yeah.
man, it's intimidating in itself.
Oh yeah, the gunfights have to go your way. The
69
utility has
minutes,
to be on
69
point. And
watching.
Again, on Bind, we did see some of that.
Playing
but
ranked tomorrow?
Sunset just told a different
Bro.
story. We've got the Verizon,
know, bro, I need to stream this off today, man.
Post-match interview
I
with
need to
Valora and
relax.
Jing standing by on the stage behind us right now.
Who's this?
Bro,
Hello，大家好，欢迎来到赛后采
Someone
访，
wants
我
to
是
cuddle
维嘉。
someone,
让我们再一
yeah.
次恭喜 Paper Rex 赢下了本场比赛的胜利。我们也是请到了竞选手来接受我们的采访。Welcome to the post-match interview, and now I'm joined by Jing from Paper Rex with us. Congratulations on this
Singaporean.
win. And
Oh.
would you like to say hi to the audience first?
Hello everybody.
don't stream, just take rest.
先跟大家
Ah,
打
it's
个
okay,
招
I
呼
watch party,
的
bro.
是，大
Chill.
家很热情的回应了一下。第一个问
Can't
题
play
也
rank
想
though,
问
man.
到竞选手，因
Too
为
much.
其实 Paper Rex 一直有自己一套
Too
非常
much-
独
too much
特的
rank.
打法风格，也给我们的联赛带来了很多不一样的色彩。那我
Her name
们
is
也很好
Valora.
奇，每一
The
次
game is
他们在面
Valora.
对这种自己比较激进的
Nice,
打
right?
法风格，以及他们一如既往的稳定发挥
Literally
的
said it,
时候，
yeah,
是
let's
怎
try
么
it.
这么好的平衡的呢？So you have such a unique playstyle that bring to the
Everyone-
league.
everyone's
How to
simping,
find
bro.
a way to balance your iconic playstyle and stable performance?
I mean, it's just what we are used to, so I guess we just have to practice and keep playing the same way, and we'll just get used to it, and we'll be
That's
more
his mom.
consistent.
Yeah, he's one.
他说，对于他们来说，其实他们也是很习惯于这样的打法风格。对于他们来说，他们只需要不断的练习，不断的坚持，保持自己一如既往的稳定发挥就可以。那接下来想问一下竞选手，因为其实 PRX 包括竞选手本身在中国都有非常多的粉丝，那有没有什么想要对中国粉丝们说的话呢？
Good luck with his team secret. 15 days remaining. Let's go, man.
So would you
Let's
like
go,
to say
Ranish.
something to the fans?
Just thank you to all the fans for supporting us. I mean, it's hard for all the China fans to usually like come in contact with us, but now like I see all the fans, we are all really happy. So yeah, very happy for all the fans.
actually know.
他说非常感谢大家对他们一如既往的支持。平常可能在其他比赛里也很少有机会可以看到这么多的中国粉丝，但是今天见到了，他也觉得非常的开心，也感谢大家对他们的支持。那同时今天也是一个6·1儿童节嘛，然后想让竞选手祝一下大家6·1儿童节快乐，可以吗？
有啊。
大家想听吗？ So today is
16 days.
So would you like to say
16
Happy
days, bro.
Children's Day in Chinese maybe to the audience?
Sure,
I can
but
teach you.
yeah, you can teach me.
儿童节
儿
快乐。
童节快乐。
儿童
What's next
节
word?
快乐。
Yeah,
That's it.
that's great.
That's all it was.
Thank you so
儿
much.
童节
And
快乐
that's all for the interview. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
那我们的赛后采访到这里就结束了，先拜拜。
Someone in the crowd is waving, but there's a mosquito here, bro. Hey, kill that shit, man.
Honestly, that is our humble king. Shout out. Happy
Every
Children's
Jing
Day.
interview is
What
the
is
most
Golu and
wholesome
Gary's
thing.
favorite
Do you
food
guys
in
wanna
Korea?
say Happy Children's Day? You
Sure.
wanna
Yeah.
mimic Jing as
I'm
well?
learning so much.
Alright, I'll
Gary
do it
said
slowly.
Indonesian food.
儿童节快乐.
But he always says it's the worst, so
You did it just as good as him.
don't know how much I believe that. Stir fry pork, okay.
I can barely see
What's your favorite?
with this.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Got a problem with our
PRX.
guy here?
Who would have thought PRX would win that one, eh?
Korean
I think
food.
most
Any
people.
any food in Korea.
Still, it's kind of tragic to see.
He
these
said
people
Thai
come
noodles.
this early,
Just like me, bro.
especially in front of their home crowd.
Fnatic loss was
They really
unexpected, yeah.
underperformed their first game, but I think they did show them their true selves in this match, especially on that map number 1.
Iceland, Korea,
I think
yeah,
they
bro.
saw really good stuff. Smoggy was stepping up. These guys
Hey,
were
Gary,
starting
come and
to
eat
perform. It felt like
Indian-
they were starting to hit
eat
their
some
stride,
Indian
but
food.
it was a moment too late already in this lower bracket.
Maybe against a different opponent, maybe if they
He
would've
said
played
he'll eat
this
pav
way,
bhaji.
the way that we saw them today against Heretics, the result would have been obvious, but this
What
is
the
EDG's
fuck?
worst result in an international
never
event. Like
say
they
no
haven't even managed to win
pav
a
bhaji
single
from
map. It is
Gary-
devastating.
And it's kind of the
Yeah,
brutality
pav
of
bhaji is-
getting
I
the buy
love
into
pav bhaji,
playoffs, right? It's the risk reward. Sometimes
Gary
you
hate
play
pani puri.
right out the gate, and sometimes
Do you like
you
pani
lose
puri?
2 matches and you go straight home, and that's what happened to
This
both
one is
EDG and
Sweet.
Fnatic today. Really a sad day
It's
to
two
let
types
both
of
these teams
sauce,
go.
right?
Yeah, a very sad day
green one
indeed, but I think it's the day that nobody really expected. I think
No.
with EDG, maybe after what we saw from the first match, PRX is going to be a tough opponent.
Fnatic is a big
But
surprise.
yeah, right?
I mean, it's still props to Foot. Hear me out. Like they managed to, even though Fnatic had a very, very strong start of the day, they managed to come back
Yo,
and do it
Kabi.
beautifully. So in that last one, yes, we know that we're
Sup,
sad,
can
but we know
shoot.
that Fnatic is the kind of team that will bounce back eventually. And then when they get back to the
Gary
region,
should try
we'll see
Hasmullah.
They've never lost
Once
3 in a row.
Golu
So that's
get
guaranteed.
1 point.
They're definitely winning the
Hashmullah.
opening game as we get back to the
and they
region.
got the 3 points from winning the final. So they, there's a chance.
Most likely to see them at champ.
Yeah,
The
chance is not
sour as
looking
fuck.
too bad for them, but before we get ahead of ourselves, let's take a look at the bracket, because I feel
sour
like
thing,
a
yeah?
lot of people's pick'ems were ruined.
I mean, in the first
What-
round, I think
what
that's
is
where everything was
Anishi?
going
Anishi?
wrong. This upset as well with Foot beating Fnatic, I don't think
Bro,
anyone
Anishi,
would have
bro.
seen coming.
What
but
about
credit to
Anishi?
Foot, this is now their deepest run they've
Anish-
ever had
Anishi, I
at
don't
an
know those.
international tournament. They've guaranteed at least top 6. It's a big moment for those.
Anyone
But for
here gonna watch the
PRX,
USA
other
versus
team down
Canada
below,
World Cup
the
cricket
pressure's on.
cricket
People
match?
are talking about them as a tournament favorite
Nope.
coming into Masters Shanghai, and now they've got a run.
Even
to go
football,
on
we don't
if
watch
they
any
wanna
football here,
take
bro.
I think Akuga, the scary thing is for the
Yo,
upper
Rajdeep,
bracket team,
what's
they
good,
dropped
man?
down, they got to play
He
PRX
will walk
and
vomit in the whole book
hear
after
me
one
out.
tab of
And
Hasmullah.
we're talking about tomorrow that we're going to have 2 amazing matches: G2 versus Team Heretics and 100 Thieves versus Genji. The second
Who are you
one
rooting
is a
for in
certified
Shanghai?
banger, but whomever loses has to go
Oh,
on to play
PRX, man.
It's not,
I want them to win the whole thing.
Yeah, it absolutely will be. I think that 100 Thieves Genji
Oh,
match
this is tomorrow's schedule.
is the one I have been
Genji
most excited
or
for
banger games,
throughout
bro.
this tournament.
I-
Those two
I need
teams,
to watch
think,
this.
have looked in the best form out of all of our teams
Yeah.
here at this tournament.
This is a real
Genji
shit.
especially really impressing with
Yo,
their
Shan.
resiliency in the Fnatic series, and 100 Thieves
We're doing
out
good,
the
bro, we're
gate,
doing good.
utterly destroying
No.
a Foot, who just proved how
Apex
good
on
they
top.
are today against
How good is
Fnatic.
100
And
Thieves?
it
We'll
really
find
makes
out
you ask,
tomorrow.
how good is 100 Thieves really?
Yeah, exactly. We want to see
TH
if Gen
over
G is going
G2
to make
really.
it deeper, we need to see some clean wins.
Oh, it's Naga.
Every
map
has won, they lose.
I feel the opposite way. I feel like a win is a win. Like it doesn't
Bamboo
matter
shoot.
how you win
I
it,
don't
and Gen G, if they want to just
Bamboo
play
shoot's
every
something else,
map,
bro.
Yeah,
I mean, that is
Them.
famously true, but I bet they would like to win a map 1 at some point.
Nah, let them play every map. I want to see as
Bro,
much
Cam's
of
so
Gen G as
far
humanly
us, bro. I can't
possible.
put it
But
close,
thank you very
man.
much, you two, for joining
And you
me
can't see the
for
sofa.
today. Commiserations, of course, to
You can't see
EDG
if there's
and
more of us.
Fnatic, but we have more action coming up. Make
Bust
sure to come
Tenga.
back and join us here for tomorrow, starting with 100 Thieves versus Gen G. And we'll see you then.
Here's a friend.
Yeah, on top of this hair? I don't think so, girl.
Come.
This is the position
What the
that
fuck?
no team wanted to be in the lower bracket already here at playoffs.
Yeah.
But both of
This
these
sign, yeah?
opponents are
I don't
very,
even know what that
very
means, bro.
familiar with each other. And
Bamboo
matchup
shoots
we
called
have seen
soy
many
boom
times
and
before.
manipul.
Flash going in behind Chronicle, faces
Bro,
back
it's
towards main,
different.
finds one.
What
And
what
that's
is
just gonna
what
be
this
the
guy
clean, getting
saying?
ready to come through, is shot into the leg, and it's a flawless.
They haven't grabbed the spike
Oh,
just
Leo.
yet.
Oh, the instant dink into the spray down. Leo coming up with a second. Ada Captain's gonna be taken out.
Yeah,
With a flash
you got
set
full
yet.
poison,
Jim with
bro.
nice timing. Doesn't catch Chronicle unaware. And
You know that.
EDG, another
You got
big
full
round
poison.
from him.
Yeah.
Advantage very much here in the hands of Fnatic as they storm
Yeah.
their way over
So
onto
then
the A
as
side.
soon as he eats
Chronicle
Asian food,
holding
GG,
the
bro.
row. 13-5, Fnatic. Not
Hey
allowed to
G
overtime,
at
not
G
allowing
content,
for
can you
Pudgy
make a
even to
video
get close
trying
here with
Hasmola
this
for the first time? Hasmola. Hashmola, yeah.
On the hunt right now, Poster. Poster dead. Flashback across, but Turka also dead to rights. Ada Captain with a 4-piece. Gets put up 3-0. Ada Captain having to tuck back TP up over the top. Not going to be heard here, but Ada Captain still finds Alpier. Frax getting another, and Ada Captain ready for it. Leo up over the top, waiting patiently here for that wall to fall. He comes away with one, but CNED gets himself a third. CNED feeling it, gets himself the 4-piece, can't find the ace, but still. 13-8, Foot will take us the distance. They are not going out without a fight. They are sending us to a set.
Bust.
It's all on EDG, trying to fish him out, finds it.
Bamboo shoot is
With
bust
Fury
Tenga.
already
Bro, I
committed,
swear it's
gets some decent
different.
damage to swing in, and Leo, he will bail them out and get Fnatic on the board.
Oh,
Prove
seen it.
Tries to go for a timing shot, but now the fragment will keep him off the
There's
angle.
Povi and Benkai. They're cuddling, bro. What?
What a round from Foot, what a shot from CNED.
Hongdae.
Fortunate to be able to drift back after getting a
Attack.
spot here on the
Captain.
CNED. CNED wants to
Try
take the
Squash
pace up and
Jackson,
over
bro.
spots,
Hell
and they
no,
know
bro.
exactly where he's at. He will get taken down.
What the fuck? And Papazi can make some good in the future.
Already finding one, CNED getting the other. It's all tumbling down. Rumors of Fnatic's return were greatly exaggerated, but the Turkish gods showed up to
Oh
play.
shit, bro.
13-3. It is absolute devastation as they cannibalize their own region and send the #1 seed team home.
What do you mean? You calling him shit?
Every single
You are shit.
No, he feels like he looks like.
No,
like
you are shit. Kartik is shit.
And it wasn't until recently that they managed
Oh, he
to
changed settings again, bro.
them
Oh,
down.
really?
My biggest
Non-stop.
worry is those
That's
that
now he
go
changed some of the
over
video
last
shit,
6
bro.
maps they've played, they've lost
Swear.
every single one of them, and they have only
Bro,
managed to
Kang
win
is trolling,
in
man.
total 25 rounds.
This is what I saw when I started watching.
Away VDG this time.
Oh, he wants more.
As the flash paves the way.
Oh, I think they're having wrist problems and stuff. Look, they got all these tapes and stuff.
Their second device left alone. Not a ton of HP. Both of them fall, but the Red Bull clutch comes
G
through
player
for PRX.
tasting.
You are the worst in count
Somehow,
ever.
something gets
Yo,
through.
what's color number?
Something
Yo,
with the
what's
third.
color number?
Leaving the star
Black
on
Sword.
his own to settle the shots. The clip runs dry. Something with 4 and PRX
We
with 9.
already had it.
And you're not ready for something on top Chuck after Jing has fallen off.
Kabi
Apparently
send
they're ready for
number.
Forsaken either. As he gets 3 at the foot of PRX, they cannot stand. Map
Yeah, I
1
forgot
goes
Namak
away
is so,
at
bro.
Pacific's #1 seed. A fast pace hit here.
And a fast entry.
Sida, Sida.
Oh, they're turning the other way. It looked like they were going to go elbow.
Send
Give the
that.
wall, give it the utility.
What's
They
send that?
strike the other way. And they've got him surrounded once more.
Really good utility.
I don't think that's paranoid connected, but it doesn't matter.
Close
Weaponry on the other side is just not enough as Jing continues to push the pace.
Bro, tell us. Stinger.
At his feet, Congo will fall. What a fault line. Smuggy's in a really nice spot though. Oh my goodness, what a shot. Chichu and Haodong have to win this one on their own. Haodong was so weak, and now he's dead.
Existence of Wendell and
There
Phantom,
it
I
is.
think I would be the best player in the world.
And in the face of a full buy from EDG, this close to closing it out, avoiding the utility. Still
Sheriff for us. No, bro.
Onto the second. That very well
Sheriff
may
boring,
be the
man.
dagger. Grand finals in LA.
Vandal, bro, Vandal.
Lower finals in Madrid. In front of a Chinese
Operator
crowd.
Odin.
Heartbreak Kids will not be denied. Not in Shanghai. Not
You know,
yet.
yeah, why Mind Freak hug Kang Kang?
Why?
Because they talk a lot while smoking.
Damn. Hey, that. Okay, don't talk about it. Okay, don't talk about it.
He's the best in the team.
What do you mean, Golo?
2 years ago, I was meeting him in Istanbul. He was trying so hard to learn English. Yeah. Trying his best. But he was like that. But Freak said his English is improving like a lot.
What do you mean, Golo? You're the best player in the world. Let's go, man. Alright, I think we ended there, bro. Look at this beautiful city, man. Holy shit. That looks so sick.
I swear,
The bun.
Bun?
The bun.
What's that?
What? My experience is this.
No, bro. It can't.
Bro, come on, it's the emotion, bro. Come on, you guys have to say yes. I know it's not.
The bun. Oh, yeah. That looks sick, dude. Nice, man.
So good.
I wanna go to Shanghai. Yeah, I wanna go to Shanghai. Nah, I wouldn't call this Europe, bro. This is better than Europe.
Bring it right to your head like booyah.
Let's end it, bro.
The sharpshooter. I'm quick to bust, hit the dust. Slow to get crushed.
Look, identity.